Hi everyone. Today I'm reacting to Ancestry DNA results. I'm a Kalmyk from Kalmykia, but I grew up in the United States. There aren't very many Kalmyks in the world, so I thought that this would be an interesting video to make. I am not a geneticist or by no means an expert in this field. Everything I say here is just an opinion or a guess based on my amateur understanding. So starting off, it says that 89% of my DNA groups together with Mongolia or Central Asia. This is not surprising as Kalmyks are Central Asians who are most closely related to Mongolians. Um, the second part, which is surprising, says that I am 4% Korean. If I had to guess, I would think that this has something to do with some type of genetic relatedness between Central Asians and Koreans, and I don't think it means that I have a recent Korean ancestor, but it wouldn't be surprising because Koreans also have a notable history in Russia and Central Asia. The third part says 2% Northern Asian, meaning Eastern Siberia. Again, this isn't surprising. I have the same guess about this having to do with some type of genetic relatedness between Kalmyks and Eskimos. Same with Northern Chinese at 1%. Northern China is mostly populated by Manchus, Mongols, and Turkic peoples. The only surprising part here is the 4% DNA connected to Europe and the Middle East. So here it says 1% Anatolia and the Caucasus, 1% Iran and Persia, 1% the Balkans, 1% Malta. I know that on my father's side, there's a great great grandparent who's from Circassia, which is in the Caucasus, and that probably accounts for all those groups on my DNA report. In general, though, according to genetic studies, Kalmyks do have a tiny percentage of Caucasian DNA, and it's usually around 3 to 5%. I'll link that study somewhere in the description. Um, Kalmykia is technically located in Europe, and Kalmyks have lived there for about 4 centuries. So it makes sense that there would be a tiny amount of that type of DNA in the gene pool. Kalmyks, however, originally migrated from lands that are now part of Central Asia and southern Siberia. Kalmyks fall under the Mongolic umbrella, but we're a distinct ethnic group. So that's it for the video. I hope you found it interesting.